So I just want to go over this light just a little bit. First we'll just go through what's included. So you got a manual, 2 spare O-rings, battery, so 21700 protected battery, 4800 milliamp hour. The light will work on unprotected flat top and button top just fine, but if it is going on a rifle, that recoil is going to require at least a button top so that it keeps connected when you're firing that shot. Got a charging cable here, so it is like a proprietary port on the back of the light to USB A. Got a remote switch here, so you've got your regular forward switch here, so that can be used, you know, half press and hold for momentary, and then you've got your silent pressure pad at the back. But has these insert points here, and for like these Velcro straps, so to fasten it onto the side of the rifle, really good. And then like double-sided tape strip if you don't want those straps. So they're really well thought out for a hunting flashlight. It comes with, let's put this down, just comes with this universal mount here. So this can be used on a variety of different flashlight diameters. And you've got these 2 rails on the side for different things. And this can go on the scope and on the barrel. So I actually, when I saw these, I went ahead and ordered 50 of them for my store. Just really good quality, really handy. So onto the light here. So if we just have a look at the port at the back there, that is fully waterproof. This this cover is really just to stop the dust getting in there. So that is one benefit of not having like USB-C, because you'd have to have a cover there, a plug, you know, to stop the water going in. For this, it's completely waterproof. You got your rear switch there, good feel to it, good quality, and of course you've got the little status indicator there for charging. I can't remember whether it flashed red when it was low battery or not. You got, of course, your pocket clip. No knurling on this, but it is very nice matte anodizing, so it provides good grip anyway. Good amount of fins, really well designed, machined, very good. It's just so such a top-notch light. You've got the large smooth reflector, and you've got a round LED in there. And so that is, Nextorch don't actually specify what it is, but we see it on quite a few models out there, and it's at least known on the forums as the Yinding LED. It produces a really awesome beam on this, no artifacts at all, just such a good, like, sort of smooth transition from the spot to the spill. It's just absolutely excellent. And so there are a few negatives, which is the reason why I did not go ahead and import this to sell in my store. But I did mention that it's going to be updated later this year, and that is the driver is completely unregulated. So unfortunately, I don't know why it's like a top quality light and they've sort of gone cheap on the driver, and that's a bit disappointing. So on all brightness levels, it dims as the battery drains. And also they've got a 2-minute timer on turbo and high. So I understand there been a timer on the turbo because they told me after I mentioned it that this light was originally made for the Russian market, where it gets extreme cold temperatures, and having it on higher current can permanently damage the battery. I don't know a heap about that stuff, but that's what they told me. And I don't know why they put it on the high level as well. There's no need for it. and maybe they were just playing it safe there and they just added it to both. But those timers would be removed entirely on the update, and it would just be temperature controlled. And the one last negative of this is that there is no low voltage protection on the unit, and so it's only relying on the protected battery. So that is one thing to keep in mind, as if you do go for an unprotected flat top or button top, you're just going to have to, once it dims, shut it off and charge it. Otherwise, you know, it's just going to run that battery down too low, and then it's kind of like a bit of a safety concern going to recharge that battery. And so, you know, there's probably no real demand for this, and you know, seeing a review, you know, it's not a real popular light. I didn't even know it existed until I had a look at their store. But there is a store in Australia selling these for a good amount of money, a bit of a higher price, and I just wanted to give a review so that you know, there's something out there for people to at least look at, because there's no other reviews out there. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the upgraded driver on here, and then I will go ahead and sell it in my store. It's very, very impressive, just the performance of it anyway. The turbo is running at only 5 amps. So to be able to get that range out of 5 amps, you're going to get extended runtime. The Convoy L21B that I compared it to in the comparisons is running at 8 amps. So it's just good. So you can go out for the night and you don't have to take a spare battery, and you're going to be okay. But yeah, I'll just go like over the UI, and so you've got your Momentary by just a press and hold, half press, and then a full click in to be able to lock that level in, or you know, double press gets you the strobe. And then when it's on, it always starts on turbo, and then once it's on, press and release, cycle through high, turbo, high, medium and low. So just 4 levels, extremely easy to operate, and then just hold while it's on for 3 seconds, goes into S.O.S. So extremely simple, great for hunting, good for security as well. So like a tactical light. And yeah, so I hope this was helpful to someone out there, and I just knew that there's no reviews currently for this light, and I did have interest in selling it in my store, so that's why I put my hand up. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Thanks guys.